Well, hello and welcome to the most frustrating episode of the Movie Men to date.
By far.
By far. Pete and I have just spent
12 hours.
12 and a half hours.
Oh, sorry, it was an hour and a half, but it felt like 12.
It was like an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Miserable microphone trouble.
Yes.
So if we sound like a cat's anus throughout this, that's not the right term. That's not the thing to say.
Yeah, this is a G-rated movie. Let's keep it low. Come on. For the kids.
It's been rough.
Yeah.
There's no kids listening to this.
There shouldn't be.
No kids care.
Yeah. Those dang kids.
So welcome to this wicked awesome bonus episode.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still technically just episode 5.
Sure. But it was unplanned in a way.
Unplanned. Well, it was planned.
It planned, but not our usual Sunday release.
It's coming out
during the week. Sometimes.
During the week. It's like an extra episode this week, which is super exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah. So yeah, our
it's
process
changed my life.
Yeah, that's we'll just skip over that. So our process is, on occasion, if there's a new movie that we want to review before it becomes old news, we'll view it in theaters and make an episode about it as soon as possible and release it between our Sunday air times.
Correct.
And that's what we did today. What movie did we see, Brady?
We went to go see Toy Story 4.
Right.
The newest of the Toy Stories.
Yes.
The 4th installment.
Yep. Hence Toy Story 4.
Yeah.
The name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adequately named.
Yeah,
they did.
I don't know how they came up with it.
They named it well. That was like, in the list of things that this movie gets right, the name is up there.
It's right up there. There's a lot of things they did right.
Yeah. So going into this, full disclosure, we are going to talk full spoilers.
Yeah.
Like, literally, imagine that you had just sat in the theater behind us, kicking the back of our seat the entire time, you jerks. But yeah, we're not going to hold back at all.
No.
So if you haven't seen Toy Story 4 and you get bent out of shape about spoilers, which I rightfully so.
Of course.
People who spoil things are
jerks.
Spoiling jerks.
Yeah. Hold off on listening to this till you see it.
Go out, watch the movie.
Get a popcorn.
Get yourself some overpriced popcorn, and then
sit down, relax,
come back and listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
What else? So spoilers.
Yep.
Bonus episode. It's coming out sort of midweek.
Yep.
Actually, start of the week.
Sure.
And general, just like fasten your seatbelts, because typically we kind of keep an eye on the clock while we're doing a regular episode. We're a little, aware, conscientious of your time.
Yeah. This one, there's no parameters.
There's no. It's this is Toy Story. We don't. There can't be anything that sort of holds us back in any way at all.
Right.
So, without further ado, what does Toy Story in general mean to you, Pete?
So I'm just going to clarify for the audience, because you kind of pulled an audible with Aladdin, and you told me you hadn't seen it. You've seen the Toy Story series?
Of course.
Okay. I just had to get that housekeeping out of the way.
Toy Story, growing up, was a very big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I loved the first Toy Story.
Of course. Yeah.
Adore the second one.
Yes.
Went to see the third one.
Yep.
The third one's probably the only one I saw in the theater.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I saw 2 and 3 in the theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when I went to see 3, it was just me and a bunch of other adults in the theater crying.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Like, it was all the people who had grown up with the movies.
Yeah. And it's an emotional gut.
And you kind of like, you almost get a little bit defensive. You kind of like, you show up and there's a bunch of kids and you're kind of like, this movie's not for you.
This isn't for you. Get out.
This is fan service for us.
Yeah. This was, yeah.
So, I love the Toy Story movies. Very, very, wouldn't say that I've drank the Pixar poison.
Okay.
Love Toy Story, but I'm not one of the people who feel like Pixar can do no wrong.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think not just the second and third or fourth or fifth or whatever there is. I think all of the Cars movies are crap.
I haven't even bothered watching them.
So I've got no interest in that.
Sure.
I do enjoy Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yes.
Monsters University was serviceable, but it wasn't. It didn't hit anything. It wasn't a life-changing movie for me.
I would agree.
Dora.
Finding Nemo. Pardon me. Finding Dora or whatever was
Finding
the sequel.
Nemo. Again, the first one was pretty good.
Great.
Was a part of my childhood. Finding Dory was okay. It was good, but again, it wasn't anything.
Incredibles.
The Incredibles.
One is fantastic. Two, I think, actually lived up to number one. Number two.
I would put both 1 and 2 in the same category as quality.
Yeah.
But I also wouldn't they don't rank as high for me as Toy Story does.
No. And Toy Story was the pioneer because Toy Story was the first Pixar movie.
It's the first Pixar movie. It's the first computer generated motion picture. So that's a big deal.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what other Pixar Planes or something, which is like a spin-off of Cars. Garbage.
Again, didn't bother.
Bug's Life. Yeah. I don't know that I've actually seen it all the way through. Up was cute.
Brave.
Ratatouille. Is that a Pixar?
I believe. Yeah, it's on this list here. WALL-E. Coco. Did not bother.
WALL-E's a really good film.
Okay.
I do like WALL-E, but because of a certain toddler who I was the toddler of roommates that I had at one point, I saw the movie like 307 times. And so at that point you kind of get a little WALL-E'd out, but it is good. WALL-E is a good movie.
Sure.
But to me, like, Toy Story is just, it's
part of my childhood.
It's the quintessential movie.
It ruined me in the fact that literally it made me empathize with my toys, so I never wanted to throw them out, and it turned me into a hoarder in some ways. But I'm seeing a therapist about that now, so hopefully I can overcome that. But I'm not even joking. My toys, I honestly felt bad for them if I was like throwing them out or didn't play with them.
I think growing up, I think I had some forms of, I don't know, maybe not to that extent, but I definitely fantasized that my toys were like the Toy Story toys.
Right.
And that when I wasn't in the room, when I wasn't around, crazy things were happening. They were having meetings and discussing
staff meetings
things and all of that stuff. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But
definitely part of our childhood.
Definitely. So going into this, when they announced Toy Story 4, I think along with a lot of other people, kind of had the feeling of why.
Because number 3
number 3 was so good. It wraps it like it's this beautiful ending.
Yeah.
And we don't need any more. That's it.
It was done so tastefully well.
Leave it alone.
Yeah. Like why? What's your goal of making more?
Right.
Yeah.
And then the first trailer dropped, and everyone went, "Okay, hang on a second. let's analyze this."
Right.
And
it's not be too hasty.
Yeah. And I think ultimately what it comes down to is self-control. Okay. I think we as movie fans go, "No, I don't want any Toy Story. If they make another Toy Story, I'm not going to go see it." And that's
a lie.
Total crap.
Like
people do it all the time. People with the Robert Pattinson thing right now.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, I'm not going to see this Batman movie." And
I'll believe that when I see it.
Yeah, you are. You won't go see it in the theater, but You're gonna watch it at some
I just
point.
had the self-awareness that I literally didn't follow any of the trailers, any of the news. Just when it was announced, I said, whatever, like, let's be honest, I will be spending the $10 to go see this. I'm not fooling anyone. I don't need to keep up to it. Like, whether the trailer looks amazing or bad,
Yeah.
I will have to see this, and I'll just put my head in the sand till June 20th, whatever.
First came out.
Yeah, June 21st. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there's just no way that Buzz and Woody can go on an adventure, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'll sit this one
Yeah,
out.
like, honestly,
It's just not gonna happen.
They could go to a farmer's market in Toy Story 5 and we'd still shell out our
Farmer's
cash.
market. I got some corn.
Hey, sweet corn. Yeah, never mind.
It's okay. So it's late now.
Yeah,
that
please
we've
forgive
been
us.
messing around with microphones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For our next episode, we're actually going to do away with technology, and we're just going to have a town hall podcast
We
where we just meet at the town hall.
Town meeting tonight.
Yeah, you can't talk; it's still unilateral. We tell you what's going on, but that's it. Yeah. So, should we talk about the movie?
Yeah, let's talk about the movie. So the movie opens with what happened to Bo Peep.
Right.
Because she's not in Toy Story 3,
Correct.
and they never really tell us why or what happened.
They just
we just
skim
kind
over
of
that.
talk about, like, there's one line that's kind of thrown in there at one point where someone says to Woody, it's sorry about what happened to Bo or something.
Yeah, just a little bit of a skim over, like,
Just to
let's
kind of
her,
acknowledge
but
she's not here.
but not what's happened. No,
But not tell us
no,
where she is and why she's not here.
yeah,
So it turns out that Bo Peep was Molly's toy,
Yeah.
which I don't know that I ever
that's not
picked
true
up on that.
because Molly wasn't alive in Toy Story 1.
Yes, she is. She's a baby.
She's
She's like
the end,
in a
isn't
crib.
it?
No.
Oh, you're
From
right.
the get-go,
Sorry. Yep.
she's there.
My
she's
bad.
in a crib.
Yep, 100% wrong.
But from a continuity standpoint, it
Yep.
doesn't.
Right.
It doesn't
Right.
line up that would be what was happening.
Sure.
So, yeah, but so it's presented that she was Molly's lamp, which I don't know. Maybe is another thing that was discussed at some point, but I didn't realize that Bo Peep was part of a lamp.
No.
So that was kind of, I don't know, news.
Yeah. News to me.
Yeah.
It was a nice, strong opening scene.
Yes.
I feel like the last few.
It's
have
bizarre that, like, the second that the intro, the Pixar logo was over, and you see all the toys, like, the first 10 minutes of this movie do nothing but instantly, like, it's like Pixar was like, okay, we're gonna do a movie, and we need to spend the first 10 minutes making sure that everybody is still head over heels in love with these toys, that they care
Yes.
about these toys.
Yeah. Especially, I would say the intros definitely in number 3 and definitely in this one.
Yeah.
It was like all these different just interactions of toys, like especially in the opening of number 3, like they drop an atomic bomb of like little
The monkeys.
and like
Yeah.
in this one, just like all the toys doing their specific features and
Yep.
actions.
And everything, like, it just, like
Like I want to go play with a Slinky
Ham
dog.
is kind of a know-it-all.
Yeah.
And Rex is a paranoid
Sure.
worrywart. And Slinky's just kind of a trailer trashy, whatever. Like, hey, Woody. And, like, the whole thing,
Yeah.
I don't know. And RC, like, it starts and RC's stuck in it's like
Stuck
a
in the
storm outside, and RC's stuck in this leaf-filled gutter. And it's just like, wow. Like, everything. And what blew me away is, like, I nudged you at one point at the start of this movie while all this was happening, and I said, holy crap, this looks real.
Yes.
Like, there are moments where if you were to take the toys out of the image,
Right.
and you were just showing me the street with the rain and the street lamps and everything, and you were just to take a freeze frame and tell me this is a photograph, this is a real life image
of my backyard.
of what, I would 100% go, oh, that's an incredible shot.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't go, hang on, this kind of looks animated.
No,
it
no,
looked
no.
real.
Yeah.
Which, if you go back and like, it's such a leap and jump and skip from the original. Like if you
Yes.
go back and watch the original Toy Story,
Yeah.
it looks like hell.
Even number 2.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's you can still watch it because well, yeah, number 2's a lot better
Yeah.
graphically than number 1, especially the humans. And it's just it's such a, which I mean is fine because it was the first, like this is a groundbreaking film we're talking about.
Got to leave something for improvement.
But yeah, just incredible leap and bound in the difference in quality,
Yeah.
in the visual quality.
Yeah.
There's a cat in this movie. And I'm thinking, like, if you compare this cat, I don't know if you can picture this, but close your eyes, picture the cat that you saw,
Can't.
and compare it to Sid's dog from the first one. And Sid's dog is like pretty rough looking,
Right.
Like kind of a blocky animation. You're
Yeah.
pulling a picture up,
Yes.
blocky animation.
Oh.
And the cat has got like it's night and day.
I remember watching like documentaries on Sid's dog in the 90s being like, what an amazing feat this
What
was.
a huge accomplishment it
And
was.
comparatively, yeah, it's
Oh,
just
it's crazy.
night and day.
It's crazy.
Oh
and
my
I
gosh,
don't
I
know,
forgot about
like,
this dog.
there were moments in the movie that we watched tonight. There are moments in Toy Story 4 that sort of blend the line between computer animated movie and like realistic CGI effects. Right? There are moments where you're like, they've just CGI'd the rain in. It's weird.
Yeah.
The humans don't look like humans. The humans look like Pixar people.
Yes.
And the toys look toyish.
Yeah.
They look like Toy Story toys.
Yep.
But everything else, the world that they're in, the environments come like 90% of the time come very close to photorealistic.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is nuts.
It is crazy. It answers, like, I didn't realize how long these movies took to make.
Oh,
Like when I was reading, I did a bit of reading, and just like Tom Hanks talking about, even the one in 95 took a long time to make, but this one did too. Like this guy, Tom Hanks, was like voicing in elements for this movie back when he was like finishing up Sully in like 2016, and like it's been like
For this
3 or
one?
4 years. Yes.
which, yeah, like, so I read it or watched an interview, and I guess they
Like that was 3 years ago.
I guess they come in and like every 6 weeks or something, you'll go in and record a couple hours worth of, like they kind of, and I don't know how the process works, but he was saying like it was multiple recording sessions and they were very stretched out.
Yeah. Like even in 95 for the original Toy Story, like there were times he was recording in 1991.
Right.
1990, like 4 years.
It's crazy.
Yeah, 4 years.
It's crazy. So then so we finished with the opening scene.
Yeah.
Bo's gone.
Yep.
And it pans up, and the dark, dismal, cloudy turns into that blue backdrop.
The wallpaper.
With the wallpaper clouds on it.
Yeah.
And Randy Newman's "You've Got a Friend in Me" start.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you just go, okay,
I'm back.
I'm 8 years old.
Yeah.
Like, you got me.
Take my money.
I'm invested.
Take my money and
Let's
just,
do
here we
this.
go.
These are and so they do at this point they kind of do a Andy growing up montage. They show you him playing with the toys a bunch.
Yep.
The montage ends with him passing the toys off to Bonnie.
Ends at the end of number 3, Toy Story 3, and the timeline for 4 begins at the end of 3.
Right.
So it's like a continuation. Like there's no time lapse. Yeah.
It seems pretty it seems like
very
this one
close.
starts pretty much
Wow.
immediately after.
Yeah. that girl hasn't aged much. Like if maybe the summer's gone by, like that's about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
And from this point on, there's probably about another 10 minutes of the movie that I really enjoyed.
Mm.
And then not so much.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, okay, so I really like what they start to do right away.
Sure.
Woody's really struggling to adjust
Yes.
to not being Andy's toy.
And not even, I think primarily that, and just not being anyone's toy as well.
Well, yeah, so he's there in Bonnie's room with the other toys, but a couple of interesting things are happening. One, Bonnie doesn't really like him.
No.
Like, she doesn't dislike him as a toy, but when it's playtime and she's going into the closet and she's grabbing all of the toys,
He's not in the crew.
he's getting left in the closet.
Yeah.
Right? Partially because she's a little girl
Yeah.
and she wants to play. Like, when she's playing a game and there's a sheriff, she takes the badge off of Woody and puts it on Jesse.
Good. Yeah.
Which, side note, even though they've been around since the second one, I never really, like, Jesse and Bullseye still feel like outsiders to me. And I don't know why. It seems so wrong.
Well, I mean, comparatively, they
I don't
are.
know if it's because they were like the last toys to show up and be a part of it.
Right.
But they've been around long enough now.
Yeah.
But I just,
There's
somehow it doesn't seem to me like, I don't know.
That's fair. Like, they're not in the inner circle of trust. So
I
to
think
speak.
the problem, I think what it is that we never really see Andy play with them.
Yeah, not much. Just-
Right? Because
briefly, if
Andy
at all.
doesn't actually get Jesse and Bullseye until the end of Toy Story 2.
All right.
And then by the time
then
we start
it's
Toy Story 3, he's headed
Daycare
off to
time.
college.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? So, I mean, there was years, there was like a decade where he played with them,
But we didn't see it.
but we never saw it. And
True.
so to me, I just don't, I don't know. It's weird. I'm not entirely sure what the disconnect is.
But it's there.
But it's
I
there
get
for
that.
some reason.
Okay, I get that.
So yeah, so Woody's struggling with that. He's also struggling with the fact that this isn't his, like, the only role he's ever been in is the guy that kind of runs the bedroom.
Right. Yeah.
Right? He's the sheriff. He's the one that all the other toys look up to. He's the one that knows Andy's schedule. He's the one that
He's the man with the megaphone.
he's the guy with the clipboard.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even a megaphone. It was that little voice.
I think that's just a
recording
phrase from
thing.
Lord of the Flies.
No,
There's-
but you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like it, but it's got a parallel because he really
Yes.
does have that.
yeah.
But there's I don't know what her name is, Dolly or something.
Doll. Yeah.
And she's the one that kind of does this in Bonnie's room.
Yeah.
And so there's a couple of times where Woody's like, "Okay, toys, let's do this," and
Yeah.
and the doll played by Bonnie Hunt
It's like, back it up.
is like, "Hang on,
Yeah.
this is
No.
calm down, Sheriff.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
got
how
this
things
one."
work around
Yeah.
here." And it's this weird, like, he's having trouble adjusting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So
And I feel that's the early part of, like, there's a theme of moving on that recurs throughout this movie, and that's kind of like the first taste of that.
yeah,
In his case, he's having trouble moving on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's and that's the part of the movie that I really liked.
Okay.
That
Wow.
and some of the stuff towards the end.
Wow.
I didn't. Here's the problem.
Sure.
My issues with the movie. I'm not sure I liked. So we reach a point where, like, Bonnie goes on this road trip with her parents,
Yeah. For sure.
and every toy in her bedroom comes.
Yeah.
Like, literally every single toy
Yeah.
is there.
Honestly, did you pack any clothes? Like,
Yeah, like, and we bump back into Bo.
Yeah. Of all the places
Of
on
all the
Earth.
places,
Yeah.
like this across America road trip, and we happen to end up in the same town
Yeah.
as Bo.
Serendipity.
And I don't know, like, I don't know, maybe this makes me a bad person
Yeah.
or something. I don't know if I like what they did with Bo's character. I like that they made her strong.
Yeah.
I like that she kind of became like this kind of a role model character
Yeah.
for girls.
Yep.
But it's, and this is like I think this is just a personal quirk. It was jarring. I think I was feeling all the same things that Woody felt.
Yeah.
I was feeling you don't have a desire to be a kid's toy anymore. You're kind of I don't know, it was like she had become just hardened by the road and sort of this desensitized character.
And see, I thought where they were going with her, I thought they were going to turn her on herself and that she realizes like, hey, this, like, I thought they were going to go the angle of like this lonely life of not being with children. Like,
I
this
kind
is
of
not
thought
my
she was
goal.
going to go home with the toys.
Yeah,
when
I
everything was said and
thought
done.
they were going to say she's actually in denial, like she didn't move on properly as well. She's, you know, she's not really happily or fulfilled or
Right,
like,
because one of the main story point in these movies has always been a toy's purpose is
yes,
to make a child happy.
Yeah.
That is your purpose. You
Yeah.
don't there's as a toy you don't exist for any other reason other than to make your kid happy.
yeah. In fact, what they say is the most noblest thing you can do is like be there for a child
be
or
there for
support
the
the
child.
child or whatever.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't really like her character. I guess my biggest issue with the movie
Okay.
was the antagonist.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought, what was her name?
I could not tell you.
Oh no, it was. I was saying it in the car on the way back from the theater.
To try and remember it. Let's see here.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Gabby? No.
Not Bugsy.
No.
She's like a 50s doll. She's like
She's borderline terrifying. Her cohorts are more terrifying.
the dolls,
dummies.
the dummies.
Yeah, but she wasn't too bad.
They reminded me of something out of Goosebumps.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it was the same kind of ventriloquist mannequin thing.
Yeah.
What's the villain's name? Go to the good old Google and tell me. Google, the place where you
Let's move on. We'll come
look
back
up
to this.
characters' names and you also self-diagnose yourself with horrible diseases. Doctor, I think I have Ebola.
WebMD. Yeah, Gabby.
You just have Gabby,
Yeah.
the Gabby doll. I thought she had so much more potential to be like it's really creepy at first, but then it's very, very quick in the film that we discover she's just really lonely.
Her backstory that
She was born defective, or she was made defective. She was defective out of the box. She's got a bad voice box. So she wants to take Woody's.
Yeah.
And the way in which she goes about things is a little twisted and wrong.
Very much so.
But she's not evil.
No.
Like she's not her goals, her reasoning is not inherently evil.
No.
And at no point, like I was really expecting, I never felt like we were in any real peril from her. To me, the big peril was we somehow just seem to keep missing getting back into the Bonnie's backpack, or Forky is such an idiot that we just can't.
Forky.
I can't get him to cooperate, and Forky's going to get lost, and then Bonnie's not going to have Forky. Like that was. It didn't really feel like us against Gabby. It felt like just us against the situation.
Right.
and it just didn't like. And then in the third act, we're like working with Gabby. We're like trying to get things fixed for Gabby.
Right.
And I kept expecting, like, I kind of thought, ooh, they're psyching us out here.
Right.
So they're going to, like, you know, like, this is an act and Gabby's going to turn on us. And that's when the real peril starts.
Right.
Like Lotso Huggin Bear from the last one.
Right.
He was a monster.
Right.
Again, he had humanizing reasons for, like, he was abandoned.
Sure.
And that made him bitter and stuff. But he was, like, flat out ready to murder all of the toys.
Heck yeah.
Right? And Gabby just never turns on us. She never... The moment that I realized...
Yeah.
That the movie was winding down, the moment I realized, okay, now we're tying up the loose ends and we're about to end the movie, I was like, oh, seriously? Like, I was still waiting for the big thing to happen. I was still waiting for there to be that big moment that, you know, caught everybody off guard, and it just never happened.
Yeah. I'm going to disagree with you, and I agree with, like, I get what you're saying.
That's fine. You can be wrong.
I will, and I plan on it. Here we go. I do think in a modern day, it's nice, it's refreshing to have a bit of a duality with the villain.
Sure.
And it's nice that this villain is salvageable, unlike the Pink Bear in number 3.
Yeah,
like, he was just so far gone. And,
I'm Lotso Huggin Bear. Please don't look up what he actually sounds like, because that didn't sound anything like it. And so as long as you don't have a frame of reference, then that was good.
And imitations are always welcome on this show.
Lotso Huggin Bear.
So I think it was nice just to have the duality, that it wasn't just so strictly like this is a bad person. She still loves children at heart, and it's just her past is manifesting into how she's acting now, but she is redeemable.
Right.
Like, she's like a Darth Vader. Like, all he cared about was Padme, and if they had a conversation earlier, like at the end of New Hope maybe, and just talked about their feelings, they maybe could have come to a resolution
she was dead
earlier.
By the end of...
No, but like they could have worked it out and be like, hey, you can love your kids.
Oh, okay.
And like with Gabby, they talked it out and came to a resolution. Like, basically the climax of the protagonist and the antagonist wasn't like you said, the thing you were waiting for. It was literally Woody like having a confrontation with her, and like they just have a dialogue, and he's like, yeah, I get it. Like, you didn't get your shot at pleasing kids.
Yeah.
You take my voice box. Like,
no, and I get that. And that was like, it really harks on the fact that Woody's always been the guy who, with the exception of a little bit in Toy Story 2, like in Toy Story 2, Woody has kind of an identity crisis. Toy Story 2, Woody discovers, I'm from like a TV, I'm hot stuff. I am Woody.
Yeah.
I'm Woody from Woody's Roundup.
Yeah.
And I have a cereal, and I'm on a lunchbox.
I am worth a lot of money.
I'm valuable.
Yeah.
And this fat, sweaty guy played by Dennis something?
Yeah.
Newman from
Seinfeld. Yeah.
Dennis. It's so bad today. We need like we need a guy that
we need to do this
sits in the
podcast
corner
before it's like 2 a.m.
Fact checking.
Yeah. If you're interested in a part-time job that pays nothing, send your resume.
Less than part-time.
Less than nothing.
Couple hours a week.
Good
anyway. Benefits. Pete's got water in his tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually.
I'm always bringing beverages, tea, coffee, all this stuff.
Yeah. I bring the water.
I wasn't even offered water tonight. It wasn't even a.
We don't have time for pee breaks. We got to just keep at it.
Yeah. Anyways. But aside from that moment in Toy Story 2, Woody's always been very steadfast in his. It's about the kid.
Yeah. But ultimately, him giving his voice box to that doll is about the kid.
No, and absolutely. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It really, he's able in that moment to see this is for the greater good of some child. This will make a child happy. I don't even think he's doing it in that moment for Gabby.
Yep.
An argument can be made that he's doing it for Gabby's future owner, right? And that's more important to him than his own voice box.
Yep.
Which I kind of wondered, like, when they took his voice box, I was like, is Woody just not going to be able to talk now? Like, I didn't know if that was an angle they were going to play, but it wouldn't have made sense from a continuity standpoint. She could talk, and all the other toys that don't have voice boxes, they talk. Yeah. I don't know.
It's kind of weird, though, because in number 2, Wheezy, or whatever that little penguin's name, like, he was missing his squeaker, but he was like,
yeah, he was like, hey, Woody.
So why couldn't... Yeah, just a bit of continuity issue. But
my squeaker broke, and then they put me up on the shelf.
Help me.
Yeah.
Look on WebMD,
and
it's
Wheezy's fault that we end up in the yard sale and taken by the fat, sweaty guy. Yeah, I didn't dislike this movie.
Right. I liked it more than number 3.
Wanted to like it more than I did.
Yeah.
I don't think it was as good as number 3.
That's fair.
Because I think part of it is I don't think I've ever really liked the Bonnie storyline. Like, in my mind, they're Andy's toys.
Yeah.
Right? There's like when Woody kicks up his boot and it says Bonnie on the bottom, I'm like, girl, know your place.
Yeah. How dare you stand?
These are Andy's toys.
How dare you stand where he stood?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't know. I was saying this to someone at some point, and maybe this is a good idea, maybe it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's quite possible it's a bad idea. This is why I'm not a famous filmmaker. Not yet. But what are your thoughts on this idea?
Okay.
What if Toy Story 4, and I don't know how you retcon the fact that, like, I don't know how you get Bonnie out of the picture. Well, no, I do. I thought, what if Toy Story 4 was set 60 years in the future?
Okay.
Right? And Andy is now in a nursing home. Andy's old.
Yeah.
Right? At this point, he's like 85 or something. And something happens... I don't know what the catalyst would be. But I envision this scene where Andy's old. Maybe this is too dark for Pixar. I don't know. Andy's dying. Andy's on his deathbed.
My goodness,
right?
how dark are you going?
Andy's old. Andy's an old man. And on Andy's deathbed... Hang on, you're getting bent out of shape here, and you don't even know.
For good reason.
Okay,
let's start a live vote on Twitter now. Continue.
We're not even on Twitter.
Continue.
And on Andy's deathbed, the toys, or specifically maybe just Woody, reveals himself to Andy.
Ooh.
What if there was a conversation between Andy and Woody? Which could only happen on Andy's deathbed, because as soon as Andy knows that these toys are alive, we got to kill him. But man, what a tear-jerking, if done properly, which Pixar is really good at doing. What a tear-jerking conversation that could be.
That'd be pretty interesting,
right?
I mean, I'm not sure.
I don't know how you'd get them to that point.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they'd want to touch that, but they might.
Right. Or something. Or maybe you don't kill him off afterwards. Maybe you just go, you know what, this is for sure the last Toy Story.
It was just a cold, he's good.
Yeah, this is for sure the last Toy Story.
Yeah.
And so maybe he's not even, I don't know. I would have liked to have seen instead of Andy passing the toys on to Bonnie, I think I would have liked to have seen Andy give the toys to his own kid.
Yeah.
To still somehow be
included Andy's
family.
Yeah, I would agree.
There's a Oh God, you got to look this up if you haven't. There's this whole, speaking of Andy's lineage,
Yep.
there's this whole story about how Andy's mom
Right.
was Jesse's owner, was the little girl
Right. Yeah.
that was Jesse's owner.
I remember seeing
because
something about that.
the red hat that little girl has in those flashbacks
Yep.
is like pretty much identically the red hat that Andy wears.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like,
Okay.
but then the only issue with that theory is that it raises the question, you know, when Andy walks downstairs the next morning with Jesse, how Andy's mom doesn't pee herself and go, where did that come from? Like, how did you get this toy?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I remember something along those lines.
But
when you mention a theoretical Toy Story 4, I actually did make a note, and we'll get into it now.
okay.
So the original, and I'd say even the second one, like we were in the generation that it was intended for. Like we were children when this came out, so we were of the toy playing era at that time. So the original was made for us, and I feel like there's been a Toy Story for every stage of like development in our generation.
Did you feel like this fourth one was meant for us?
So let me just tell you. Let me just get there. So 1 and 2 were children.
Yeah.
3 were grown up. We're moving away. We're going to school. We're starting working. We're moving away from home. Like that's garnered towards us.
Yeah.
Number 4, I think it's garnered towards us because we're of the age in our generation that some people are having young children, and those children are going off to school. And Benny, is it Benny or Bonnie?
Bonnie.
Bonnie, like that. I feel like that of those people in our generation that have kids now, that is tied to this. I feel like, so if I was to look ahead at about Toy Story 15, I think that covers the age range where Andy retires and starts to collect his CPP, and he purchases Woody again at an inflated value to repeat the past. And I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
Well, yeah. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, yours was actually a legitimate
But you did
thing.
feel, so like I felt like Toy Story 3 was made directly for me.
Yeah. I might be grasping at straws.
I didn't get that feeling as much.
Like I might be grasping at straws. I feel it can be, but it's maybe a bit of an extrapolation.
Right.
Yeah. 3 was like a clear shot. Like this is
something big. I think in the back of my mind, a moment that I was waiting for that just didn't happen, and I think maybe it's a part of what's diminishing the quality of this movie for me is I cannot make it through Toy Story 3 without tearing up.
Near the end.
I can't.
Yeah.
Within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because the Toy Story 3 starts with this last desperate ditched attempt to get Andy to play with the toys.
Right. And
They've stolen Andy's toys, or they've stolen his cell phone, and they've taken the house phone, and they're hiding in the toy box, and they phone it.
He doesn't bite.
And Andy comes in, like they talk about, okay, guys, this is our last chance. This is our moment.
This is it.
And Woody's holding there's this heart-wrenching moment where Woody's holding the phone, the house phone. He's made the call.
Yep.
And Andy finds his cell phone, picks up the cell phone, which Rex is holding.
Yep.
And he says, hello? Hello? And you can hear, like Woody can hear Andy through the phone, and he just like squeezes the phone, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like what? It's heart-wrenching. That, and I don't think there is a more heart-wrenching moment in cinematic history than that incinerator scene.
Yeah, that was
when they're fighting to escape, and there's this moment where they just they stop and they look at each other, and they all hold hands, because they know this is it.
Yeah,
we're gonna die together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, like,
and when
the first time I saw it, holy crap!
I thought that was happening.
Like I thought,
this
there's
is
no
it.
way we're just gonna kill them all.
I thought that was happening. I was like, this is literally how it's going to end.
Yeah.
And when that claw came in, like I simultaneously laughed and cried, like just sheer jubilation. I was like, I can't believe it's so perfect. The claw, like I can't. This is a big.
The
Yeah.
claw.
Yeah.
You saved our lives.
Oh.
We are eternally grateful. But
Yeah.
okay, so another issue with this film:
Sure.
where are the LGMs? Where are the little green men? Not once did we have a little green man show up.
They did.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they did. Because that was my trivia question for you later. What?
Really?
Name 6 characters who were voiced by the same cast members in all 4 films.
Okay. I can. Do you want me to do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not Jesse.
And I'll give you
'cause
one.
Jesse's
I'll give you
only-
one.
No.
I'll give you one because we just did it.
One of the
This-
LGMs.
Yeah, well, it was 2 people that did the voices for the Squeeze Space
And
Toy
they're-
Aliens.
I can't for the life. I don't for the life of me remember seeing them.
I don't either.
They must not have.
I
They
don't-
must have had a line if they were voiced by the same person.
I just don't. I'm
That's okay. Okay. So 6 people,
6 characters.
6 characters. Yeah. So not Jesse because Jesse's not in the first one.
No.
I don't think. Wow. And Bo's only in 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Woody,
Yep. 1.
Buzz,
Yep.
Ham
Yep.
is voiced by John Ratzenberger.
Yep.
Ratzenberg.
Yep.
Potato Head,
Yes, and I have a note about that later.
which they had to use archived.
Yes,
because
because he passed away.
Sir Don, he wasn't knighted, but Don Rickles
Yeah.
passed away.
Yeah.
Which is why he doesn't. I think he's got like one line. in
Yeah,
this movie.
there's not many. No, there aren't many.
Rex,
Yep.
which is Wallace Swan.
Yep.
Sorry, Ham is John Ratzenberg.
Yep. Yep.
Um,
So that's 5, and the 6th I
wait,
gave
no,
you
no, 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 tell me.
the Squeeze Toys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so those are the 6.
Because Slinky in the
Actually,
first
so
2 films.
there was a second, but it was an uncredited animal voices.
Okay,
so I
so
didn't
Slinky
include
in
him.
the first 2 films is voiced by Jim Varney,
Yep, and
who
then
passed away.
Yep.
And then what is his name? The bigger guy. He played Chet Hunter in Boy Meets World. He played the hardware store owner in
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
And he's the dad in 51st Dates.
Yes. Yeah. What's his name?
I'm just trying to do a quick little search here. We'll come back to that. But he currently plays
So
Slinky Dog.
he's currently voicing Slinky and doing a great
Blake
job.
Clark.
Blake Clark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's good.
Did Mrs. Potato Head have any lines in this movie?
I don't remember.
Because I think maybe she passed away too.
Oh.
I'm not 100% sure.
I don't even remember who voiced her. Oh, she's credited in Toy Story 4, Estelle Harris.
Estelle.
So
yeah.
she must have had some lines.
Andy.
Yes.
Andy's the same voice.
Yeah,
think.
I would assume.
Because
So?
the kid that
'Cause he was
did
a
it in
child.
1 and 2
Right.
was grown up and voiced older Andy in Toy Story 3.
Okay.
And it's even though it's like reused footage in this one,
Right.
that would be the same.
Yep.
I don't know if Andy's mom is voiced by the same, but the voice sounded spot on.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a familiar. You hear Andy's mom talk, and you're like, "Oh yeah, that's Andy's mom." I could pick her out of a dumpster full of kittens. Hey, it happens.
It happens more than you think.
New voice talent in this one.
So
Was there anyone? I'm
So
trying to
much new
think
talent.
people who weren't in it that I kind of missed. I was hoping.
Of number 4, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was hoping to see the return of Zurg.
Oh, yeah.
I thought in
Oh,
some way
yeah.
I wanted to see Evil Emperor Zurg.
He
show
hasn't
up
been
again.
in it since 2.
2. He was
Yeah.
thrown down the elevator shaft. They
Oh.
kind of did that Star Wars.
Yeah.
No, Buzz. I am your father.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, no,
Yeah,
that's
there's
impossible.
there was a lot of star power in this one.
Yes. So I missed Zurg.
Yep.
I I missed the LGMs, but apparently they were there.
I looked up this trivia question before we saw the movie. I don't remember them either, but they obviously had like a
Combat
little
Carl is back, but he's had kind of a updated look done. He's kind of a Latino guy now.
Combat Carl, like the 3 versions.
The three guys.
Yeah. Do you know who
Combat Carl isn't voiced by anyone in the first one.
Right.
Combat Carl is the toy that is getting blown up by, like, sort of our introduction to Sid.
Oh.
Sid's home from summer camp. And they're like, oh, he's going to blow up a toy. And Woody's like, oh, it's a Combat Carl. Which Tom Hanks came up with the name Combat Carl. Okay. They were like in the development process of the first one. They're like, okay, so we have sort of a G.I. Joe character, although we can't call him G.I. Joe. And Tom Hanks is like, well, what about Combat Carl? And they're like, see, Tom, that's why we brought you.
That's why you're here, Tom.
That's why you're the guy.
That's why you're here,
Mr. Gump.
Do you know who voiced Combat Carl
in this one? No,
Carl Weathers.
Right.
Which
I did know that. Yeah. I did. That was part of the interview that I saw.
Which you need to see Predator on your Arnold binge for the most famous
Weathers
arm wrestle, high five, muscle shot. Anyway,
Michael, you son of a. Anyways,
yeah. So Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
Was in this.
Keanu Reeves voices Boom Canuck.
Something. Chuck or something.
Yeah. He's so good.
He was actually fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which do you think because it's an American-made movie, do you think when a movie like this makes a bunch of Canada jokes, do you think they realize how hard we're laughing at that we actually probably find the Canada jokes funnier than the Americans do?
Well, I'm assuming Keanu Reeves, being Canadian, laughed while he was performing this. So I assume so. Like, if you don't laugh at yourself, what can you laugh at?
I was kind of hoping to see the return of Michael Keaton as Ken, because I thought he was a really great part of the third one.
Yeah, in number 3. Yeah. Oh, yes.
And Barbie.
Yeah, Barbie wasn't in this at all, was she?
No, she gets introduced to us in the second one.
Right.
They're in Al's Toy Barn.
Al's
she's like,
Toy
hi,
Barn.
I'm tour guide Barbie.
I'm a married spud.
Yeah, absolutely.
Key and Peele were in this.
Yes, as the bunny and duck.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they were great. They were probably one of the more comedic moments and like the comedic parts of this movie.
Yeah.
Did it seem to you like I don't know. There were moments where I kind of felt like obviously this is Woody's movie.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the first Toy Story is about Woody and Buzz.
Yep.
I would say the second Toy Story is mostly about Woody.
Yep.
But there's sort of an equally screen-grabbing storyline in the second one about the rest of the toys on their way to go save Woody. Toy Story 3 felt like an everybody story again.
Yep.
They're all at the daycare.
Yep.
This was like just a Woody story, basically. This is 90% Woody. Which was fine.
I feel like
some characters like Jessie, who is voiced by Cusack.
Yeah,
Joan Cusack.
Yep.
Not John Cusack.
No, big difference.
I think they're siblings. I do think they're related.
Yeah. They must be.
Like, she's got like 3 lines in this movie. And, so, I mean what I'm just thinking from hey, you know this franchise that you've helped us build and is incredible and everybody loves? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need you to come in for about 15 minutes so that we can get your parts recorded. Like, it is what it is. You
for
do
Jessie,
it
though?
For the,
you're so just to be clear, you're complaining that Jessie didn't have enough screen time.
I'm complaining that everybody except for Woody didn't have. I didn't see enough Buzz. But here's the problem.
Yeah.
Right from the get-go, and it got a little better as the film went on, but our first real interaction with Buzz in the RV, when Buzz first gets on this kick of listen to my inner voice, does it not? It kind of felt to me like whoever wrote that scene hadn't actually ever written for Buzz before. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't feel like Buzz. Like, Buzz was kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, in what universe is Buzz at the point in this part of his life where in an RV full of humans that are awake and like 3 feet away that he's going to start pushing his own noise-making buttons?
Right. Because that just drew a lot of attention at the end of the movie when he did the exact same thing.
Like, I can kind of see him doing it in the first one when he hasn't accepted the fact that, yes, I'm a toy.
Right.
But
When he's now aware of the universe
when he's now
rules.
like equally an intelligent part of this team, it just felt like Buzz was an idiot in this one. Like, he wasn't the leader type quality character that he is in the second and third one.
Yeah, you know what? I will take that. He definitely wasn't the same, didn't have the same leadership characteristics.
Right.
But the one thing that I did feel that 4 returned to a little bit was the teamwork of just combining Woody and Buzz, because there were some times where I feel like in 3 they were both doing their own thing rather. In 2 you alluded to like they're both doing their own thing.
Aren't they mostly together in 3?
3, well, see, Woody escapes.
Woody
then he
escapes,
comes
and there's the whole
back and forth.
thing with the kite.
So, like, I feel like they were just doing their own thing.
True.
In 4, I feel like they were in tandem. They were just working hand in hand.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing what I want to see, but I felt like there was some returning to that original,
Sure.
like number 1, where they are just 2 lone wolves in Sid's scary house,
Yeah.
and they just are back to back, and they have to figure things out.
Yeah.
Not to that same degree, but they were. I felt like there was some of that camaraderie returning in number 4.
Sure.
But I actually that's a good point. I kind of agree. He definitely wasn't the same.
He didn't seem like
No.
everyday run-of-the-mill Buzz Lightyear.
No.
I don't know. I don't know what it is, honestly. Like, I wish, and I was kind of hoping for more callbacks. There was a couple of really great moments that I picked up on when Bo first sees Buzz again for the first time. They reference the first Toy Story very subtly, where she goes, "Buzz, my old moving buddy."
Yes.
Because the first Toy Story is all about Andy's family is moving.
Right.
And
that is
when,
the whole. Yeah,
when
that's
Buzz
right.
shows up, and everyone, all the other toys except for Woody, who does not like Buzz for 90% of the first one,
Yeah.
all the other toys are like taken by Buzz. Not like Buzz, not like Liam Neeson, but they're
No.
like they're impressed with
Yeah.
Buzz.
Going to be taken.
Bo's like, "I found my moving buddy." Right? And so that was like this fun
Right.
little
Tipping of the cap.
tipping of the cap to the
Yeah.
first one. But I was
didn't even-
kind of hoping, like, I feel like that's it. This is done now.
Right.
With how this ends, with spoiler alert, with Woody leaving the other toys to go have weird toy relationships with Bo as a lost toy, as a drifter toy. I feel like that's it. I feel like it's done. Because there's no, you can't, it would feel, I feel like it would feel forced and weird to try to reunite them with Woody again. And I feel like you can't do a Toy Story movie with just Woody and Bo. You can't do a Toy Story movie without Buzz and everyone else.
Oh, absolutely
And
not.
you can't do a Toy Story movie that just focuses around Buzz and the other toys and leaves Woody out.
Yeah.
Right? So I feel like for that reason, it's done. I don't know. I still just feel like 3 was a better conclusion. 3 put a nicer bow on it.
Like, in some ways, 4 was a little. I'm still standing that I liked 4 better than 3.
Wow. So
And from a.
is this your favorite Toy Story then?
Oh, no.
Okay, so
like
which is your...
So in order of like, if I 1's best, 2's I would probably say second best, then 4,
4 and then 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess from a if a circle of producers, directors, creative people sitting in a circle, I do maybe question, did we really need to make a 4? From tracking Woody's life, like if he was a real person, I guess if there's some untold story of him. Like,
Yeah.
I guess.
That's something Pixar said.
Yeah.
Pixar said in an interview or something, they said, when we got together in a room and and this is paraphrasing,
Yeah.
but something very much along these lines.
Yeah.
When we got together in a room and we sat down to discuss, is this even on the table?
Right.
Is this something we want to do?
Yeah.
Is there a reason to do another Toy Story? They were kind of all feeling like, no, we've told the story, we're done. And then someone brought to the table that Toy Story 3 was the conclusion of Andy's story. It wasn't the conclusion of Woody's story.
Right.
Which, I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
But not one person walked out of Toy Story 3 going,
No.
but what about Woody?
Yeah.
Right? Everyone was like, okay, Woody is going to continue. Like, okay, so here's my question.
Yeah.
What, in your mind, how would you rather think about Woody moving forward? Would you rather know in the back of your mind that Woody is with all of his friends and continuing to make children happy and be a part of playtime?
Yeah.
Which is what we were left to believe when Toy Story 3 ended.
Yep.
Or do you like the idea better that Woody is off on his own? He's had his pull string removed. Well, he's not on his own, but he's off with Bo
away
and
from
whatever.
Yeah.
And he's no longer the character that he's been for 4 movies, which I mean is arguably it's character growth, it's character development. He's changed.
Yep.
Things have changed him.
Yep.
But such a fundamental part about who Woody is, as previously stated, has been that dedication to this is my purpose. My purpose is what makes me happy.
Yeah.
Right? Even that moment, because I feel like there's no way he's not going to end up missing it.
Right.
And second guessing the choice that he's made. Because even in this movie, that moment where Bonnie's asleep and she reaches over and accidentally grabs Woody and cuddles him all night.
Yep.
He like smiles and nestles into her and like this is what he's been longing for.
Yep.
This is what he hasn't had,
Yep.
and this is what he's so grateful to have now, right? And I feel like there's just no way that he's just done with that and that he's able to walk away from it.
Yeah. I can't answer which theoretical I'd prefer because you laid out like one that actually occurred and 2 what an alternative would be, just leaving it. I do feel like, so there's Buzz et al, like all the other toys that moved on in their own way and they're with Bonnie. They are just committed to Bonnie.
Yep.
Then there's the Bo Peep crew that have moved on, but just in a different role on their own and kind of just living life.
Right.
Then there's Woody, who's just in denial. Like even he's talking with Forky and he's like, yeah, and this is why we do things for Bonnie. And like, he just hasn't moved on.
Right.
And he obviously decides which kind of camp he needs to move on with. So I guess in a world where nothing is clear cut, it is a character that is just explored a little bit more, and it's not neat, it's not tidy, but it's life.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I didn't leave Toy Story 3 feeling like I A, wanted another one, or B, needed some further, like that I needed some closure, right? I felt, okay, that's good. I'm wrapped up, and that's good. I'm leaving Toy Story 4 not wanting another one,
No.
but feeling like I need some closure.
Yeah.
Feeling like I don't know, it's just not the happy ending that Toy Story 3 feels like. I don't know. And I mean, not that anyone was like, oh no, don't go, Woody. Like they were all
They're
almost happy to see him go.
Yeah.
But
and it's weird because the final scene of 3 left us feeling the way we did. We almost needed the post-credit scene in 4 to feel good about it, or at least I did. The way number 4 ended, It was a very bittersweet, and it's not till the post-credit scene where you do see him helping other toys go with children.
That's true.
And that is throughout this whole movie what he's wanting. Like even when he's kind of bringing Forky into the world of being a toy, he's trying to propel Forky into the role that he once loved and that he lived for.
Right.
And that post-credit scene then brought a bit of closure to that, and I said, okay, I can live with this. This is happy.
And that's true. I do think without the post-credit scene, I would have been much more displeased with the ending.
And I will admit that.
Because if they just ended it that way, without the post-credit scene, it kind of feels like, okay, Woody's at a point in his life where he's done with children, where he's no longer the greater good of children's happiness is no longer on his radar. He doesn't really care.
Which is totally opposite to what he was preaching.
Woody's just taking care of himself now.
Yeah, that is not Woody.
Right.
That
and
is not
so
Woody.
The fact that they're at the carnival and they are making sure that toys are getting paired up with children.
Yeah.
That I was a little more...
Yeah.
I was a little more on board with.
It was in line with just the whole mantra of like the most notable action a toy can do is just to support or be with or be with a child in some capacity.
Are there any
was
other
in line with that.
Are there any other characters you would have liked to have seen brought back if this truly is the final?
That's a good question.
I kind of would have liked to have seen Edge.
Oh yeah. What's the Yeah,
Edge and the Army Men. Where's Sergeant?
Yeah, I could be wrong. I believe there was a voice issue. I believe the original voice of the captain or lieutenant or what have you was deceased.
Well, whatever.
But yeah, okay, sure. Bring it back. Yeah.
We'll never leave a man behind. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Someone out there could have done it. We've recast.
Sure. Yeah,
several of them.
we've solved this problem. We can make it happen. Yeah. Yeah. Fair.
So I don't know. So that would have been kind of fun to see. Like I said, Etch would have been kind of fun to see.
I know you mentioned this. Zurg would have been a big one.
Zurg would have been cool. Who's the strong man?
Yeah,
from the first one.
I don't know the name. I don't need to see him.
Or like a Return of the Cannibal Toys from the first one, or something that just really kind of felt like it brought it full circle.
Right.
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's I didn't hate the movie.
No.
Out of 10, I give the first Toy Story an 8. I give the second Toy Story an 8.5. Just because, like, the first one's really good. The first one's a classic. But the second one is fun because now we've developed the characters and we can, take them other places and do things.
Yeah.
I give the third one a 9.5.
Yep.
I think the third one is almost perfect.
Really?
And I give the one we just watched a 7.5. I would say this is probably my least favorite one.
Okay.
Yeah.
There has to be a last place finish.
7.5 out of 10. This is still a great movie.
Yeah.
This is a really good movie.
Yeah.
But in the words of Christian Bale, I just don't know if it's the Toy Story movie that I deserved or needed.
Yeah. Actually, in the words of Morgan Freeman. No, Gary Oldman.
Right.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman.
Yeah.
Sorry. That beautiful, beautiful man. No, I don't know. It was announced, and I didn't think I wanted it.
Yeah.
And then the trailer came, and then I really wanted it.
Yeah.
And then I saw it, and then I'm not back where I was when they first made the announcement, but I'm definitely more in a place where I'm like, I didn't need it.
Right.
I didn't hate it.
Right.
Kind of how I felt about Solo, the Star Wars Solo.
Okay.
I'm like, it's good, but I didn't need it. I didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
It didn't there's no void that it fills.
Right.
It just kind of crams itself into that already nicely packaged
Right.
package.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Do you have any other, like, do you have any other trivia?
Well, yeah, this one's not in the form of a question, but this is Pixar's final film of the 2010s.
True. They don't have anything else coming out this year. There was, what was the name of the trailer that played before they were schlepping another
that
Pixar?
Onward movie?
Onward.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Which
if it's
is,
considered
like,
Pixar or if it's not coming out this year.
It's like, oh, it's definitely Pixar.
So then when's it coming out?
It's got to be next year then.
Onward movie release.
Maybe January, February. Because that's
March. Yeah.
March?
No, that's March 6th, 2020.
March 6th. That's early to show us a trailer.
Yeah.
That's almost a year in advance.
The USA release, yeah.
It looked like it's a very fantastical trolls and gnomes and...
Is Frozen 2 a Pixar movie?
No, Frozen's not Pixar.
That's not Pixar. Okay, yeah.
No,
Okay.
it's Disney.
Right.
But it's not Pixar.
Yeah.
So this is the first Pixar film in a very long time to not have a short film.
Can you tell me, so this is Pixar's first film not to be accompanied by a short film
since Bugs Life.
Insert blank.
Since Bugs Life.
No. Well, at least not according to my sources.
Okay, what do your sources say?
Toy Story.
Right. No, I'm saying Bugs Life had one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bugs Life was the first one. Yeah, Bugs Life was the first one.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
this is the second one ever to not have one.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
There are two theories circulating on the internet that I've heard.
Okay.
Theory number one is at the beginning of Coco, which was one of the last ones that was two Pixar movies ago.
Okay.
The last one that we got was Incredibles 2.
Oh, okay.
The one before was Coco.
Yep.
Before Coco, instead of doing a proper short film like they typically do, Disney tacked on like a 20-minute long featurette for the first Frozen.
Oh.
Which pissed a lot of people off. Because they're sitting in the theater going, what is this? Like 20 minutes of a movie that I'm not here to see.
Right.
So then by the time Incredibles 2 came, they still put a short film in front of that one. But by the time the feedback about the Frozen featurette thing would have happened, they would have already, like, the production on that short film for the start of the second Incredibles would have already started.
Right.
So they were already kind of invested in it. But so they still played it. But there's a chance that at Pixar they're taking the feat, like there's a chance that this is them reacting to that Frozen featurette.
Oh.
Which is too bad.
Yeah.
Because everybody that I know looks forward to the Pixar short films.
Yeah. It's become a tradition in a way.
Nobody wants a 20-minute Frozen featurette.
Right.
So that's one working theory.
Okay.
Working theory number 2 is that they just didn't have one that they wanted to make.
Yeah.
That Pixar, one of the reasons why Pixar seems to constantly hit things out of the park is that they always put story first. Right? They won't make a film. It's why it took them so long to do an Incredibles, why it took them so long to do another Finding Nemo, is because they don't make a film until they have a story that they want to make.
Okay.
They don't force films.
Right.
So I mean, it's quite possible that they just didn't have one that they wanted to do. The third theory, which I think there's certainly, even if this isn't the sole reason, there's definitely some truth to it. Those short films aren't cheap to make.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Well,
and they don't make them any money. Like it
Right.
doesn't add to the box office.
Right.
So
Right.
as a
Okay.
reason, like
Yeah.
if you spend a couple $1 million making this short film,
Is it
and
really?
by a couple, I
Yeah.
mean probably $5 or $6 or $7 million.
Yeah.
And you're not bringing in any extra money as a result of it, then you're really just
Throwing
cutting
money
into your
out the window.
profits. You're
Yeah.
really just,
From a business perspective, yeah.
So yeah, and I don't think that's the sole reason,
But that could
but
be
I
a
would
weighing
suspect
factor.
that it's also a factor. So
Maybe
I
it's a
think
combination. Like maybe there
could
was
be all
nothing
three.
worth it, and they said, "Hey, for the cost that it's going to be, this
Yeah.
story's not worth that."
Yeah, absolutely.
Something I didn't know, and I'm just going to
Is
put
this
up
just,
my hand.
this is the only thing you didn't know?
Well, regarding
This
Toy
will
Story,
complete your knowledge of the universe.
yeah. I didn't realize Randy Newman. So obviously, everyone and their dog knows Randy Newman's songs associated with this
Toy Story.
series.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he actually produced the soundtracks for these movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't aware that he forayed into that, and I googled, like, I looked at all the movies he's done, and I guess I was just ignorant. Like, I guess I just didn't know anything about Randy Newman. Like, I thought he sang songs about loving LA, and that was it.
Because he's got at least 2 songs in the first one.
Yeah,
He's got You've Got a Friend in Me
there's another
and
one.
Strange Things Are Happening.
Yeah. Oh, and no, and there's a third one too.
Is there?
About I don't remember the song, but it's when Buzz jumps off the balcony,
Right.
And it's just
Isn't it on the landing?
yeah.
Yeah.
What
and he
is-
hits the song
is
his
so
arm
spot
comes
on.
off and it.
The
Yeah.
song is so spot on. Anyway, that one's a
I believe I can. There's like a.
Yeah,
I believe I will.
fly.
I can soar or something.
I just gotta try or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So
Wow.
I just thought he just made all
We've
these.
got a career in music.
Yeah. Well, you're not the first one to say that. So I didn't realize he actually like produced the soundtrack for that. So that's impressive.
Yeah.
So this was Josh Cooley.
Is this the first?
Query
Is this the
pronunciation.
first Toy Story without Lasseter?
No. So John Lasseter directed 1 and 2, and I knew nothing about this. So I'd learned all this today. So John Lasseter, as you know,
He's gone.
directed Bug's Life,
Yeah.
Cars 1 and 2, and he was involved with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Brave Little Toaster, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King.
Oh, yeah.
He had his hand in a lot
Yeah.
of pies. Like his resume was incredible.
And so now he's left and
So then-
he's working for a different animation company. I don't remember the name of.
I don't know the answer to that.
But-
Lee Unkrich, well, I don't know how to pronounce it. He directed 3, and then Josh Cooley made his debut directing for number 4.
Okay, so who directed Toy Story 3?
I can't pronounce it. It's like Lee Unkrich.
Lee Unkrich. Okay.
He co-directed Toy Story 2, Monsters
It's
Inc.
got to be a really
Oh.
different process directing an animated film.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, you're
Big
still
difference.
storyboarding.
Yeah.
You're still you'll be looking at the design of things.
Yeah. And Josh
improving
Cooley's background was storyboard artist for a lot of
Yeah.
Pixar things.
And
but yeah.
you'll be in the recording sessions.
Yep.
Making sure you get the performance out of the actors that you want to get. But
Right.
yeah, just a much different.
Mm-hmm.
There's no on set. You're never on set.
Right.
You can show up to work in your underwear, which is why John Lasseter is no longer at Pixar.
Pardon?
Oh, you don't know this?
No.
So John Lasseter,
Oh dear.
there was a bunch of accusations made
Oh dear.
about him for sexual misconduct
Oh dear.
in the workplace.
Okay. That's
Um,
not good.
and so then he kind of went on a sabbatical.
Okay.
Sabbatical?
Sabbatical.
Yeah.
Sabbatical.
Sabbatical?
It's
I always
really
struggle
late.
with that
People,
word.
give us a break.
Anyways,
yeah.
and so he went for like 8 months or something. And then when he kind of said, yeah, you know what, I suck. And he's like, I'm going to step out of the limelight for a little bit.
Okay.
And kind of, readjust make some life changes or whatever. And then about 8 months later, he departed from the company. I don't know how much that was his own choice and how much
he was falling.
Like I don't think he was fired, but I think there's probably a pretty good chance that he was encouraged to depart.
Yeah, it's time. For
so he's working for a different animation studio now, and I'm blanking on the title of it.
Yeah, that's okay.
But unfortunate.
Yeah,
unfortunate that
Yeah. Jumping back, I saw another note I made. The music is in all these movies. I know we just talked about Randy Newman, but I think some things that I liked about 4 is the soundtrack tugged at my heartstrings a bit, because there were some musical there were some musical themes and undertones that were flashbacks to like the themes in Sid's backyard and like Buzz's video game theme in the beginning of number 2. And I could be wrong. I just don't remember that in number 3. I could be wrong.
Sure.
Yeah, my impression is I noticed it more in 4.
There are definitely a lot of moments in this movie. Yeah, not even a full song.
But
just 10 seconds
tastes
of something where
just undertones.
I picked up on that, and they would play a little bit of music, and I would think to myself very clearly, this is Toy Story music.
Yes,
someone could play this, and I would go, oh, that's Toy Story.
This is the original Toy Story. We're at the Pizza Planet. We're in Pizza Planet right now.
So did you see any references to Pizza Planet? I'm pretty sure there's been the truck with the rocket ship on top of it has appeared in more, like truck's in WALL-E.
Yes.
Like that truck shows up a lot.
It's in Toy Story 3.
Yes.
Mr. Hugs Lot or whatever his name is. They're all on the back of it.
Yeah.
In the rain.
So I don't know. I didn't see that.
I
didn't see the ball with the star on it, like the yellow ball with the blue stripe and the red star. I didn't see that. Right. And I didn't see, what's the energy company from Pixar movies? Like it's always on the batteries and stuff.
Yeah.
Not saying it wasn't there.
No, just we didn't notice.
I didn't pick up on it. I was constantly looking for nods and things from the originals.
Right.
And yeah, like there's definitely probably a lot that I didn't pick up on.
Right.
But I didn't pick up on very many of them.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a roundabout, we just kind of jokingly said the fair worker. Like I forget, I feel like
Carney.
The Carney. I feel like he said, yo, when he picked up Buzz.
Yeah.
I feel like in a roundabout, like somewhere on BuzzFeed, they're going to make a comment that he is like the pizza delivery guy.
Which is a better theory than mine.
What was your theory, Brady?
My theory was that Andy went to college. And maybe, and the theory evolved. So I think maybe Andy went to college. And he ended up at the same college that Sid was at, which I don't know how Sid got into college. Because at the beginning of Toy Story 3, Sid's the garbage guy.
Yeah.
And is clearly not, he's blasting music and he's just a dweeb.
Yeah.
But no, I was like, what if Andy went to college and this is just methed out Andy? Like, what if Andy got into hard drugs?
Oh, yeah, I like my theory a bit more.
Yeah?
I do.
You don't like the drug idea?
No.
No.
Do I need? No. So I've got a question for you. This is a general question, but it applied to the movie we saw tonight.
Which was?
The question or the movie?
The movie.
So, at the end of the movie, people clapped.
People
clapped, and I'm just going to state this and beat it into horse. People clapped at an inanimate screen. Like, Tom Hanks wasn't there tonight.
Yeah.
None of the creative team was there saying, hey, no one knew that the movie men were there. So it's not that they were clapping at us.
They weren't clapping for us.
Yeah, we kind of wore disguises, but no one of the creative team of Toy Story was there. So no one heard the clapping.
Right.
What are your thoughts on clapping in a movie theater at home?
At home. Okay,
it's not a play.
I've got a couple of thoughts.
Sure.
Thought number one, or thing to point out, is they also clapped for the Frozen 2 trailer.
Well,
so
who wouldn't?
So I mean,
we're human, Brady.
Maybe what they clap at and what they don't is
in question.
should be called into question.
Let it go, Brady. Let it go.
I've been to other movies where they clap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It happens.
I'm pretty sure that they clapped for. I was at opening night for The Force Awakens.
Oh, cool.
And I'm pretty sure I saw it in IMAX.
Nice.
And I'm pretty sure that when that movie ended, there was applause.
Yeah. I remember applause when Darth Maul got slit in half.
Actually,
in,
oh really?
Phantom Menace.
I remember. I'm pretty sure there was applause at the start when the movie was starting, and A Long Time Ago in a Galaxy Far, Far Away came on the screen. I'm pretty sure there was applause.
Yeah, cool.
And then Star Wars popped up on the screen, and John Williams' score started.
Yes.
And I think there was like not just applause, there was cheering.
Right.
Like people were, throwing their underwear at the screen.
That was just you.
It happens.
That was just you.
Wow. I mean,
when in Rome,
you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I don't. If you're at the movie theater and there's a bunch of other people there, I think I feel a similar way about it that I do laughing out loud during a movie. So I can watch the same movie with you. I could sit and watch a movie with you. And I could sit and watch the same movie alone. And with you or with other people that you're watching the movie with, a joke would not have to be as funny for me to audibly laugh.
Yes.
Because it's sort of a shared experience.
Right.
If I'm at home alone, if I'm in a room alone watching a movie and I laugh out loud, you know that it was a darn funny joke.
It was a doozy.
That it was just gold. And I think applause is maybe the same way.
In the same category.
But maybe more to an extreme.
Yeah.
Clapping in a movie theater where there's 150 other people there. Okay, it's an event. It's kind of a fun thing. Two guys clapping when a movie ends in a living room, kind of sort of weird.
Yeah.
But whatever. One guy standing up and clapping after the film has ended. He probably watches most of his movies alone. There's probably not a lot of people who hang out with him. So no, I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's different than like if you were to go see a production of something and you are clapping to show your appreciation
to human beings
that can say, hey, that. Like this, you guys
keep it up.
We're great.
Like you put in a lot of work. Here you go.
When you're doing it at a movie theater, I don't know psychologically what's happening. I don't know if it's just sort of muscle memory. If you go, oh, that was really good, we should clap.
Yeah.
Or if it's sort of this validating checking with everyone else in the like where everyone in the theater kind of agrees. It's like this big, very quick, wordless conversation that happens where everybody in the theater goes, yes, that was quite good. Right? I don't know. I don't know what the cause of that is. But
so essentially I think I would agree with you. Like my initial reaction is to get the eyes from the back of my head from rolling them back so far.
Yeah.
Just because my initial reaction is like, come on.
Oh, like, yeah. Stop.
Come on, guys.
What are you doing?
Act like you've been here before.
Yeah.
But ultimately, the essence of movies is to convey emotions and feelings. So if people are clapping, isn't it mission accomplished?
Oh, absolutely.
Like we are not like, should we just stand up like robots and walk out and ask why that human's leaking in the corner if tears are coming down his face? Like, the
guy running the concession booth. Just sobbing away. Man,
just
I
sobbing
love Toy
away.
Story.
But Woody's my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I
You've
don't.
all got a friend in me.
I'm split. I find it annoying, but I also get it. So it is what it is.
Yeah, and I mean, I think when I was at Star Wars, and everyone else was cheering, I think I probably cheered along too. Tonight we saw the movie in kind of a small town theater. It wasn't like a chain theater.
No.
And so I would say there was maybe 20 other people in the theater.
Sure, yeah.
And so I didn't feel the energy of the applause that was happening wasn't high enough to grab me and make me feel like I needed to applaud as well. So I didn't.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I wasn't put off by, it caught me off guard. I think it always catches me off guard when people start clapping in a theater.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, it wasn't enough for me to be like, you damn fools. What are you clapping at?
Get off my lawn.
Get off my lawn. Pull up your pants.
Clapping.
It was so.
Should be in school.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It didn't bother me any.
Sure.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. So did you answer already? Like
what I thought of it?
1 to 10.
Yeah. So just as a footnote, my algorithm, it's not to be used as a category. Like if something's a 10, then it's better than this movie than that. It's okay. just to get a number indication of, it's like a coma scale, like, just a gauge of where this movie's at. So I gave it a 10 out of 10. That just means in every category,
wow.
Like it's just every category is yes, no, maybe. And it's just simple. And it's just to get a gauge of like, was this absolute crap? Was it okay? Was it good?
Sure.
So because it's 10 out of 10, I'm not saying it's the best movie I've ever seen. I'm not saying it's better than the other Toy Stories. I'm just saying it was good. It hit all the boxes. I enjoyed it. It was a fun movie. Had great flow. It's as advertised. Like it's a Toy Story movie.
What you see is what you get.
What you see is what you get. Ultimately, boiling it down to like one statement, it was worth the price of admission. It was worth the price of admission. Sure. I have to acknowledge, like, there is huge bias. Like, the nostalgia is heavy.
Yep.
But just as a standalone movie by itself, like, I was entertained. I enjoyed it. There was a couple times I jumped just because I was invested in these characters.
There were some scary moments.
No, well,
some jump scares.
But I was more just like jumped, like, if Woody's about to fall off and like the cat's hanging there. Like, I was more just like into it.
I didn't. I should clarify. I didn't walk out feeling like I want my money back.
No.
Just
compared to the other three.
Yeah, I was like, I'm glad that wasn't a $20 ticket.
Of course,
was my
Yeah, no, I get what you're laying down. Yeah.
So, I think that so that's my review.
Yeah.
In short, an hour and a half summarized my I was hoping for more.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, but I guess technically, if I compare it to what I was expecting, what I was hoping it was going to be,
right,
I was disappointed.
Okay. Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I'll watch it again. I probably won't go to the theater again to see it.
No, I wouldn't. Nothing against it.
But if it ends up on Netflix or whatever, I'll watch it again for sure.
In a couple of years, yeah.
I might not. It won't even be a run out and buy a Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I
might just, out of my OCD, like I own the other three.
Right.
Physical copies.
If they came out tomorrow and they're like, oh, buy the Blu-ray where you can see the director cut of the film where Andy's on his deathbed.
Andy's cut.
The Andy cut. Andy's on his deathbed and the toys are reunited and
can I just riddle me this?
Yeah.
What would be better, your version of Woody, like, saying, "Hey, Andy, hey, I know you're about to die, but listen, I'm a conscious toy," or would it be better to have Andy just grab him like Bonnie grabbed him tonight, and just one last time he's embraced by Andy, and just there's no communication
and
needed.
Then we cut to black.
It's non-verbal communication.
That'd be incredible.
Intimacy.
Yeah, that would be just as good.
Yeah.
Because I think in that moment, in that non-verbal action, all of the same things would be said.
Right. Yeah.
Everything
Yep.
that could be said verbally in a conversation would be said in that embracement.
I think it'd be tricky to do verbally because their whole relationship has been nonverbal.
Or hang on. Here's the real
Now we're
ultimate
getting
version.
there. Okay.
Here's the real ultimate version. They track him down.
Sure. Track
And they
who,
walk
Andy?
in.
Or
Yeah.
Woody?
The toys track down
Okay. Yep.
Andy.
Yep.
And there's just this confrontation where Andy looks at Woody and goes, "You know, I've known this whole time, right? I know you're alive." Based on the pure fact that you never where I leave you.
Yeah.
Never. Not
I kind of
once.
caught on. Like,
Yeah.
come on. That's good. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And then Buzz says, "Hey, how did you know?" And the shock that Buzz is also alive kills him. He has a heart attack. Fully expected Andy was alive. Or something really
That's
bizarre-
not where I thought you were going.
Or something
Wow.
really bizarre like, yeah.
Andy gets hit by a bus or something.
Woody goes, "Hey, Andy, we're alive." And he goes, "You sound a lot like Forrest Gump." Tom Hanks? What?
Are we saving Private Ryan? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Don't cast me away.
Wow. It's late. It's 1:00 in the morning.
Yes.
We need to stop this.
I think it's time to wrap it up.
It is.
Yeah.
It's time to wrap it up the way that Toy Story 3 wrapped up the series
You
perfectly.
just have to beat that
before
dead
it was-
horse.
Anyways, because this is a bonus episode, because this is just sort of a fun whatever, we're not doing recommendations.
No.
We're not doing any of our normal stuff.
No. We'd please thank you for listening. For those who did listen this whole episode, please follow us on Podbean, follow us on Facebook. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate it.
Follow us on the street.
Follow us. Just
follow us.
Our address is in the comments section. Just follow us.
That's false. That's not true.
Okay.
Until next time. This is Brady.
And Pete.
You've thrown me off now. Normally you say Peter and then I say, "Hey, it's Pete." You know.
It's
That's
me.
okay. We'll get it next time.
That guy who talks about movies.
We'll get it next time.